Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, your 2024 Atlanta Braves.
All right, ready to go here. And today's starting pitcher, Ian Anderson.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Stepping in for New York, Jake Mangum.
First pitch, 7-11.
And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. The punch out there, one away.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Now it's J.D. Davis. In there, and it's 0-1. No score, just getting started, top of the first. 0-2 as he waves at that one. And it's fouled away. And the 0-2. To the right side. Olsen takes it himself. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
1 and 2.
To third. Molitor picks it up, sends it to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And that is that. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on bottom of the first. Getting the nod in this one, Brandon Webb. What do you have on him, Chris?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Slow roller to third. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second,
Hank Aaron getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. And of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Joe Rios swings through one there. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. This one popped up. And that ends the inning. Braves go down quickly here. We played an inning, no score. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Alfonso Soriano. That's in there. It's 0-1. Anderson, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
The 1-2. Got him. And there are 2 down.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
Now the 0-1. Swings through that one. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that will end the inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's a...
And welcome back. Here is Matt Olson.
Leading up for the Braves, the first baseman, Matt
Webb back to work.
Olson.
And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away. Paul Molitor next up for the Braves.
The third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Ripped on a line. Mango makes the catch. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Now in for the Braves, Jimmy Rollins. His righty-lefty splits there. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a bouncer. Alonso collects, and that'll do it. Great. New inning getting started. Here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Leading off with the net, the right fielder,
First pitch just misses.
Brandon Nimmo.
Righty delivers. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that drilled him. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Roberto Perez standing in. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
In there for strike one. Top of the third, no score. Next pitch misses. Ball one.
1-1.
And the righty deals. Out towards right center field. Rios glides to his left. Makes the grab for the second out. Jake Mangum now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike one.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That one hit to right. Brings it in for the third out. Mets lead one. Still no score. Back here in Atlanta. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder.
The wind of the pitch.
Randy Arozarena.
Line to left. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Grounder might be 2. They put the tag on him. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting ninth, the catcher, William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
Swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
0-2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. Out front and foul to the left side.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation.
And a base hit knocks in a run. They'll throw to third. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
1 down. Now at the plate, Hank Aaron. In the dirt.
1 strike.
But no advance from the runners. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. 2 on, 1 out. Fouled off left side. Contreras, the runner at third. Acuna over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Joe Rios next up for the Braves. Rios right now with the 5th most RBIs in the NL. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, down to third baseman, J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Anderson back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
A 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third. To first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hard hit down the line and left. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
He's been swinging it really well lately. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, flipped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next to hit, Alfonso Soriano. The pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. He circles the bases. Homer number 25 on the year, and the Mets jump in front. It's 2-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's Dominic Smith. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss. Kicks and deals. That one pulled foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras makes the grab. 2 down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. In there, and it's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Toss to Alonso. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Paul Molitor. 0 for 1 so far.
Molitor.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And he deals. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Randy Arozarena next up for the Braves. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Foul ball there. And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Throw to first. Back in there standing. And a pitch. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Davis in position. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and our score remains 2-1. Back at Truist Park, here's Brandon Nimmo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And now the 0-1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. Guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air on the infield. Olsen moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Roberto Perez up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. And a pitch. Stays alive. Right through there, got it. And that is that. Mets go down quickly. They lead it 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Leading off for the Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And there's a ball.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1-2 here. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
The pitch. Stays alive. The pitch. That one fouled off. A wide to kick the pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down. William Contreras next up for the Braves. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He made him pay for that one. His 12th of the season. It's 2-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So now here's the DH. Ronald Acuna Jr. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
The right fielder, number 44. Aaron.
Hank Aaron. Next up for the Braves. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off. A wind and a pitch. That one ripped. Mango makes the catch, and that'll do it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 2-2 game. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jake Mango.
The center fielder, Jake
Anderson back to work. There's a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases.
and pick up a run.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it gets by him. Here's the throw, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. A chance now to take the lead.
Now it's J.D. Davis. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him! Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Popped up Albies. Moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that. That's out number 2.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That was a moonshot. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over. Stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Dom Smith stands in. First pitch, and he just misses. That one blasted deep to right. And out of here. Dominic Smith goes deep. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it. And those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ian Anderson won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Colin McHugh. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. And here it comes. And fouled off. 2 outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right-handed reliever. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at-bat. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's 5-2. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Joe Rios.
The center fielder.
The right-hander back to work.
Rios.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. This one grounded to Davis. Fires over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive caught.
The batter, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Paul Molitor.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jimmy Rollins next up for the Braves.
Oh.
That one to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. And the right-hander deals. That's out to center field. Mango makes the catch, and that'll do it. Braves strand one, and the deficit remains 5-2. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Leading off for the Mets, the right fielder, number 9.
And
Brandon
a pitch.
Nimmo.
And first offering is fouled off. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Jeff McNeil stands in.
The designated hitter, Jeff McNeil.
Slice the other way and foul. 0-1 down. And he pumps it a strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that ball is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location. Or the velocity, he was all over that fastball.
Austin Austin Riley now in the game as he takes over third. Also entering the game, Jalen Miller. He's in at shortstop. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Whips it across, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Mets, Jake Mangum for the 4th time tonight. Touki Toussaint will take over here. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Touki Toussaint.
In there for strike 1. The wind to the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Next pitch in the dirt. 1-2 the count.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
Davis at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Slapped foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Mangum on third with 2 out. Hard hit left side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. This one popped up right side. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Now on the bump, Keone Kela. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 20.
Soriano stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Pulls that one foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 on, 2 outs. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that should be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well done. Drives in the run. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Next one misses. And now 2-0. That one hooked foul. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Second and third, 2 down. Stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 8 and the Braves 2. And welcome back. And the batter now, Randy Arozarena.
Leading up for the
They've got a
Braves,
potent lineup. And
the
when you
left
think about
fielder,
teams capable of
Randy
rallying from this kind of deficit,
Arozarena.
they're right at the top of the list. Rolled over to third, knocks it down in the hole, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
the batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Swings through that one, 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, William Contreras.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
And a foul ball, third base side. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
1 and 2.
1-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Line drive, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. This one smacked out to left center. And no one can get there. Contreras around third. Lindor with a relay throw, and he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 8 and the Braves 3. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it's Frankie Lindor.
Leading off for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
That's
One
strike
strike.
1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Stays alive. And down on strikes. 1 away.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone,
Now
especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
Hauls it in for the out. Now here is Jeff McNeil.
Jeff.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound. On for his 20th appearance of the year.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side,
harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
There's a swing and a drive. Has some trouble with it. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Roberto Perez.
Now playing right field, number 14.
And first offering is fouled off. And on second, 2 down. Popped up. Riley makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1, but they lead at 8-3. Back here in Atlanta, here's a speed threat, Curtis Granderson.
Leading up for the Braves, the right fielder, Curtis.
Here comes a pitch.
Granderson.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. Now in for the Braves, Joe Rios. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And the righty deals. Tapped softly on the ground. Davis handles. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Olson.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning. In order, go the Braves. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit.
Leading off for the Mets,
Manga stands in now and watches strike 1. And the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Albies under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now
J.D. Davis up now for the Mets.
J.D. Davis.
First offering and it just misses. Kicks and deals. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Arozarena has a beat on it and makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Tyler Matson on the pitch here. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And now the lefty.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 8 and the Braves 3. Chris Davinsky on the pitch out of the pen here. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley entered the game on defense. So this is his first trip to the plate in this one.
Riley.
And that one fouled off. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jalen
And next for Atlanta, Jalen Miller. And that's in there for strike one. Action in the pen down there. Seth Lugo, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only one out remaining. Randy Arozarena next up for the Braves.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Hit hard, base hit. Around first, digging for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Man at second here with two away. Ozzie Albies
The batter
will hit next.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets add another to their winning streak.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.